We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 9, Serge Ibaka.
Around the perimeter to Hayward.
Number 0, Jason Tatum.
Believe in yourself.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Rozier into the front court. They're down 3. It was right there.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Danny Green to Lowry. Jason Tatum swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Irving. Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Here's Irving into the front court. It's a one-point game, 13-12. Tatum cleans it up. Offensive board to Hayward. Pass to the rim. Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Cruises inside for 2. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Pascal Siakam, strong finish. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Nothing going here on that drive. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
The assist from number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Off the assist.
2 points. The assist from
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the period. The Raptors in front. First quarter down as we get ready to start the second. Boy, you talk about offensive efficiency. It was really high.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, oh, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Here's Leonard for 2. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. Aaron Baines powers it through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Goes to the left side. Shot by Anunoby, no good. To Marcus Smart. Raptors come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Jaylen Brown. And he'll go to the foul line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots. A career 65% free throw shooter.
Number 42, Al Horford. Stepping in for the Raptors.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Van Vliet. 4-3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Lowry, there's the toss. Flushes down the slam.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Horford. Driving right to the basket. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands, get in there, strip that ball away.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 20,
A pass taken away by the Celtics. Irving. Kyrie Irving. He's 2 for 2 now. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Leonard to Lowry. Leonard.
to number 20, Gordon Hayward.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3 off the mark.
What's up, boy?
Oh, 5-second violation.
For Boston.
Lowry with a shot that's no good. Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 2 to Jaylen Brown. He gets it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, shit, he did.
To Hayward. Flushes it home. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Lowry.
You know, if you hold up on the right joystick, it's a dunk.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry.
When you do that.
Marcus Morris.
Yeah, like when you run it up like that, you
That's
can press
why
up on the
rim
right
protector is a
joystick and they
necessity in
dunk
this
it on
game.
people.
Well, I dunk it on people running with the left.
To Jaylen Brown.
I know, but I'm talking about use your left joystick and hold the right joystick instead of holding square.
Oh, like you're shooting, yeah. That's what I'm shooting on.
That pass taken away by Toronto.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next
I can hear
pass
myself
away,
talking.
and you have to
No, you can hear me
communicate.
talk.
If your conditioning is bad, you have
can hear
no
me
chance.
talking
But if
too.
you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Did you dump that car off in the river with that body in it?
How about you did that?
Hell no, I ran away with a mess.
You did a good job. I was-
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions.
Irving with the basketball. Final minute, first half. Passed it off to Jaylen Brown. Oh, he had him there for a second. Defense making the ball handler work. To Rozier. Shot clock winding down. Shot clock violation. Toronto with the basketball. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down.
Hey, feed me, I'm hot.
To Jaylen Brown. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Irving into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block. Serge Ibaka slams it down.
Number 23.
Jeremy Lin blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
Ball.
5-second violation. The feed stolen away. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Marcus Morris. You've got to get that one to go. Tosses. Nice pass to set things up. And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
That's off the side of the rim, short. To Rozier. Nothing going here on that drive. Around the perimeter to Rozier. Had him going there for a second. Leaves the defender in the dust. To Horford. Taken by the Raptors.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Leonard. Another chance. Marc Gasol. 4 out of 7.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Boston with the basketball. Hayward. Not going down here. Going to launch beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Great pass. Setting up the basket.
The assist from number 33.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4. Here comes the screen. Irving to Rozier. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Can't get the bounce. To Lowry. Here's a chance from long range. Marcus Morris, the rebound. Hayward to Irving.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you.
Oh, he had it. Gasol.
To number 20, Gordon Hayward. That's is second.
Marc Gasol is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 77% at the line. First one, count it. Second and 3, no good.
Timeout for the Celtics.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 9, Serge Ibaka. Subbing in for the Celtics.
From long range. That's good D. Shot no good. To Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
His scoring is definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Kawhi Leonard. Rebound Horford. Ibaka. To Leonard. Jason Tatum rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Oh, the whistle. Hey, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Into the game for the Raptors. Number 33.
Marc Gasol with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Jaylen Brown. That pass taken away by Toronto.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Oh, big finish at the rim. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
To Horford. Cleans it up. Offensive board to Rozier. Short jumper off the mark. Fires the 3. Danny Green can't get down to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Jaylen Brown tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Celtics come away with it. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. The Raptors have the lead. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Toronto has the basketball. Has a look. Rebound Marcus Morris. To Horford. Raptors come away with it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Gasol to Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. They have to keep him in their grasp.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And, Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Gasol. Has a chance. Gasol with a shot that won't fall. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. To Marcus Smart. And scores. Strong take.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
Leonard to Danny Green. It goes down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Pascal Siakam gets it in the left corner. Leonard won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
It's a big finish.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
New blood coming in for both sides. Irving to Rozier. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
For three, that's how you defend. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys down by 9. To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Hayward to Irving. Kyrie Irving. 3 for 6 now.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Irving Brings the ball up court. Great look and vision. Al Horford has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Great pass to set it up. Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Rozier knocks it down.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Danny Green to Van Vliet. 4-3. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Fred Van Vliet locked in on that one.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Powell. Leonard. Message received. Well defended.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Slams it home on the putback.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
He knows he needs his bench. Brad Stevens turns to his reserves. Irving. Off the iron. No good. To Leonard. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Defense all over Rozier. Can't connect. Danny Green sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Irving. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kyrie Irving sends it away. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more